friends, I'm Assistant Professor Yogita Bhamre from Kekewag Education Society's Kekewag College of Education, Nasik. Today we are going to learn what is language and what is nature of language. First of all, we will see what is language. Language is the most important phenomenon in the world. From birth to death, our all activities are regulated by language, may be verbal or non-verbal. Language is nature's special gift to mankind. Language is present everywhere in our thoughts and dreams, prayers and meditations, relations and communications. Beside being a means of communication and storehouse of knowledge, it is an instrument of thinking as well as source of delight. So let's learn what is the meaning of language through definitions. First definition we will learn which is given by Bernard Bloch. Language is a system of arbitrary vocal symbols through which a social group cooperative. Second definition of Otto Jespersen. According to him, language means a set of human habits, the purpose of which is to give expression to thoughts and feelings and to impart them to others. Based on the definition of a language above, we can say that the language is a means of communication. Now, what is the nature of language? First, language is a system of system. Second, language as arbitrary. Third, language as a skill. Fourth, language as a communication. Fifth, language as a vocal. Sixth, language as a symbol. And seventh, and the last one, language is ever changing. So let's learn the first one. Language is a system of systems. What does it mean? Actually, language is a complex system with many subsystems like phonology, morphology, syntax, and semantics. All these subsystems are the integral systems like human body. Human body is an organized system of various parts. Same way, the sound system of a language, words, and their meanings, when placed in an order form the systematic structure of language and perform their functions in communication. So, the living languages, though it may be in a spoken or written form, is always systematic and is really the system of systems. Language as arbitrary. One of the characteristic of language is that it is a system of arbitrary vocal symbols. This means that there is nothing in the nature of the things we talk about them. It is matter of convention. The relation between a word and its meaning is quite arbitrary. Language as a skill. Language is a skill subject, obviously. Learning a language, particularly the spoken form of a language, is like learning to drive a car. Actually, driving a car is different from reading the book on how to drive. Language is a skill subject which involves listening, speaking, reading, writing, and communication. All these skills can be learnt or acquired by practicing the language. So, language is a skilled learning. Fourth, language as a communication. Language is a means of expression, it is a means of communication. English has evolved enormously as a living language over the years. It is used as a language of communication all over the world. It binds social groups together for common goals. It means it has a social aspect which allows people to give and take the information, express feelings, thoughts, ideas, and views. We cannot express our ideas to others without the use of language. It is important for the users and listeners to use the language symbols which are mutually intelligible to get the full meaning of what is said and written. Fifth one, language as a vocal. Language is produced by deliberate movement of speech organs like the tongue, lips, palate, etc. For example, in order to utter p or m, t, d, man makes deliberate and certain movements of lips, the air stream, and of the soft palate, hard palate, etc. The primary medium of language is sound, and different sounds have different meanings. Language as a symbol. Language is a symbolic system. a system in which words are associated with objects, ideas, and action by convention. Language is symbolic, it is convention bound and rule bound. Words and their meanings are purely conventional. No intrinsic reason can justify why a particular name or word means a particular object or meaning. Why a tiger is tiger in English and wag is in Marathi. Answer to this lies in the term convention only. That is, we have agreed to the symbolism and called tiger and understand it as a tiger. And seventh and the last one, language is ever changing. Yes, definitely. Language is a living phenomenon like other living things. It also changes. It reflects the culture in which it occurs. So it must develop with the development of culture. The changes is the changes in language are dependent upon culture. Any speedy change in the culture or of a community brings speedy change in the language of the community, as each language has its own history, its own tradition, culture, custom, and environment of its people. It differs from one another. Therefore, it is desirable to teach standard language form of the area in which the students live. Thank you, dear friends.